boop, boop.
Howdy and aloha. Welcome to Manata. The earth and you are ohana. We hope you stay and talk.
Howdy and aloha, everybody. It's James with Montauk. It is October the 30th. God, it went by so fast this month. 2023. We are in another conundrum. I mean, it's just a conundrum, a fiasco, just a complete. Oh God, the craziness just continues, and it's the lunacy, idiotic lunacy, just non-freaking stop. Just God, it's just. And it comes from one source. Let's all kind of wrap our heads around that and just admit that there's a group of people out there, the Pedo Predator Class. These are sick, pedophile, crazy fuckers with gazillions of money. Gazillions. I mean, piles and piles, in a sense, trillions between all of them. Maybe about 200 or 300 people that have gone all in on Agenda 2030 or Agenda 21, as has been brought forth a long time ago, maybe a couple decades or a few decades ago. I know G. Edward Griffin has been working on it, exposing it for a long time. James Corbett, if you listen to Whitney Webb, and a few others that are out there that have really done a great deal of research. Was late to this game. I didn't really start questioning the global influence of these unelected officials until 2020, when I started diving deep into the abyss of information that's out there, whether you go on the light web, the dark web, the middle web, you're going to find something. And then you do your own research and you go to the websites and you check out the documentations and look at videos of people actually making comments or creating a certain narrative or blatantly just bullshitting based on other information that they've put out. We're talking the Klaus Schwab World Economic Forum group, aka Pedo Predator Class. And I've been saying, I don't know how long you guys want to keep this up or want this to go, but there's a terrorist group out there. They are just diabolical beyond measure. And it's quite apparent that they are running everything. And if you think that Obama is the guy pulling all the strings, no, he's a string. Biden is a puppet. And I don't know what that little wooden thing that you use that the puppeteer will manipulate around. Let's say that's Sinclair the media, or, part of the media that's out there, and the narratives that come out and the wars that are started, created, orchestrated. And we're back in it again. We're kind of like done with Ukraine. Let's go back to all of them. Syria, fucking Libya. I was in the 90-day war called Desert Storm. That was just crazy. Newsweek put out an article just after that was done, after doing their research, when Newsweek, the magazine, was an actual, somewhat credible source of information. And what happened in Desert Storm, this is kind of to give you an example. This is before 9/11. Just to give you an example of how the operation works. and our influence, or the Pedo Predator Class and their money that's involved in this, is Saddam Hussein. Iraq has oil. Kuwait has some oil. But Iraq has a lot of oil on their borders in certain areas or close to their borders next to Kuwait. So what happened was, according to Newsweek, back in 93 or 94, Saddam Hussein made a deal with, the surrounding nations and said, if you guys drill into my property, you got to give me a piece of the action. That's it. Just give me a piece of the action. Drilling for oil. Kuwait goes in and starts drilling diagonally and then fucking horizontally. Diagonally and then horizontally. Vertically, diagonally, and then horizontally. Underneath Iraq, and Iraq says, whoa, wait a second. So where's my cut? We're not giving you a cut. Why? The U.S. said they're going to back us so we can take and steal your oil under your land. That's what happened. That's what happened. It was a I've completely, because I had just been in the military cheering on the mutilation and killing and destruction of a country, right? Based on a lie. And then I get out, my grandfather says, you should check that article out, bro. Jimmy. I used to go with him every weekend, even when I was older, just go down and help him with his farm that he had for 29 years, his 6-acre avocado ranch, which was just awesome. God, if I could, you know what? I'm going to try to buy that back sometime soon. I know I can't do it now, but I still got a little time left, and if I can get that fucking thing, I will. My mom sold it, pissed off everybody, especially me. Anyway, he left that there for me to read, and I was just dumbfounded. And I asked him, I said, "How valid is this?" Because I've done the research, and here's some. He threw out a couple news articles, and my grandfather was a mason, right? He was a master mason out of Inglewood or Glendale, but he didn't like the masonry, so he quit after about 8 or 10 years. He said it was getting too political and too business orientated. It was just about connections and people taking care of each other, and because he really wanted to go into it because he was an engineer. My grandfather used to work with Porsche and Volkswagen, and he owned a third ownership of a company called Deutz Diesel Engines, which that company now is worth, I don't know, millions and millions of dollars, but he sold off a third of it and bought his ranch and all this other stuff back in the early 70s. Back in the early 70s. But anyway, and this man was just full of knowledge. I mean, we used to work on diesels together in trucks, and we worked on a Mark IV Continental together. We worked on my mom's car a bunch of times. It was a Chrysler Newporter. God, this thing was a beast. And all my friends used to cruise around in it all the time. We used to go shopping cart hunting in that. Because the bumper on look it up, a Chrysler Newporter, I think it was a 70s model. Yeah, 70s model. Was about this thick in chrome. At least over about almost 3/8. Definitely over an eighth of. And we used to just go shopping cart hunting. I know that's pretty fucked up. But we were young and kids and fucking around. And then we'd take it off-road, and we just beat the shit out of that car. But his whole thing was just doing research and checking things out, and, just a fantastic mechanic, great man, tremendous dad, father, married to my grandma forever, 30, 40, 50 years, I don't know. She was 10 years older than him, right? Which was interesting. She was a firecracker, too. just seeing that article, I was on the can when I was reading it, and then I just didn't even get up. I was just like, what the fuck? I just like got sideswiped. And that's when I really started to understand that there was a bunch of players out there, and I go, well, how could they let this happen? And why would this, it's just, then I hear Madeleine Albright go on some late night TV show or some news station and say, yeah, it's okay for collateral damage of 500 men, women, and children. These people, they don't care. They don't care. They haven't cared about people. If you're not in the immediate family, the inbred royalty, they don't give a fuck about you. I don't care who you are, whether you're in the FBI or you're in the fucking CIA or wherever you're at. Department of Justice, they don't give a fuck about you. Their agendas, the bottom line end game is you're not included. So if you think you're doing something for these people that are going to throw money at you at some point and give you some money in your Cayman Islands account or Swiss bank account, or if you're a South African account or whatever's out there, how they launder money, and Biden is definitely showing how that works. Using your influence to just be richer, it's not going to pan out for you or your family or your lineage. Especially getting the fucking Kool-Aid in your eye. Because of the fucking flu-19 scam that came out in early 2020. Which is just, the time has gone by. Nothing's happened to these people. Yeah, it's really sad. And people are still continuing to believe these fucking wars. Right? Like they're organic. The 100-year war between Israel and Palestine or Gaza or Irael, whatever you want to call it. You just name just war, right? A lot of these things have been around for a long time. They've been fighting each other for a long time. So anytime we jump into there, or anytime something happens, or this happens, or that happens, it's usually because of a crisis actor fucking situation. And I say that with fervor because I'm telling you, I'm demanding, no, I'm clearly indicating that it's pretty mainstay at this point. It's just repetitive. They've been doing this shit. Boy, I'm trying to get to this fucking page. For a long ass fucking time. For a long ass time. And every time that happens, we're fucking sending money out there. Right? Here they are. There they are. Okay? 1982, 2000, 1987, 1993, 2000, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2009, 2012, 2014, 2021, 2022, 2023. Every time that happens, what happens? What happens prior to it happening? You see Lindsey Graham out there in these most recent ones. He'll be out there, or somebody from here just visited there to start that. It just fucking continues. And everybody's like, oh, this is fucked up. It's fucking happened like clockwork for fucking 40 years with us. It's the new money laundering scam. And then they, what's terrible about this is this couldn't be any more of an actual threat, which I'm kind of steering away from this now, as we've just let in about 8 million people in the past 3 years, when it's usually about 800,000, now 7, 8 million. Now we're going to about 8 million. And about 10 to 15% of those people, we have no idea who they are. Where they're from, what they're doing, what they're about. Fucking crazy. So look for the red flags. They're going to come. I'm sure there's a sleeper cell in there somewhere that's been quite possibly funded by us, excuse me. So a month ago, we just sent $6.1 billion, excuse me, to, to Iran, in a sense, to trade off. We didn't just trade these 5 spies. You give us 5, we'll give you 5. That's usually the deal. You know, back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe 70s, 80s. But we threw an extra $6 billion on top. Excuse me. And the thing is what happened right after that? All of a sudden, there's these M4 missiles and all this other shit. Where'd you get all this money? Where'd you get this? How'd this happen? On the attack on Israel, where did this come from? This fucking happens all the time. We go out there before we make a deal. Here's one of the oldest ones. Hillary talked about it a while back. Charlie Wilson's war. I keep bringing it up. Fucking Osama bin Laden. That's how we created Osama bin Laden. Just go watch the fucking movie. Just watch Charlie Wilson's War with Julia Roberts and Tom Hanks. Or, yeah, is it Julia? I think it's Julia Roberts, yeah. And see how that panned out. Because we left these Middle Eastern people in the fucking dirt in the dust, in the ditches, in the gutters, against Russia, and they got annihilated. After this fucking Charlie Wilson Democrat got voted in. After because he was losing in the polls, he was misogynist, all this other crap, which is very common for any politician these days. More so, I would say, the Democrats. These people are sick fuckers. If you look at their history, if you really look at their history and what they did, the majority of them, they're sick fuckers. Right? Especially more recently. The Democrats have become absolute. We're talking the politicians. I'm not talking about people that vote Democrat. I'm not talking about you people. I'm not. No. You know. But if you continue to know these details, then you're borderline a Democrat. Because these people are all in with the World Economic Forum. They're all in with these wars now. They're all in with child mutilation. They're all in with fucking trans grooming, fat men in fucking thongs dancing in front of children, exposing their fucking genitalia to kids. What the fuck? Right? They're all into destroying women's sports by bringing in men that are fucking competing with women. And where's all the fucking pink hats? What the fuck? Where are those people? You know, the problem with the Democrats right now is they have crawled up Klaus Schwab's rectum, and they have absolutely embedded themselves in that. And this is the problem. And even some piglicans, right? They're just greedy, corrupt bastards. And a few of them are also on board with this shit. But this right here, this stuff that I'm showing you, this has been going on forever. We just pick and manufacture wars. I just went over this picture just the other day. There's a cartoon that I put up. How the military-industrial complexes always come out ahead. And they still do. What entity, what department gets the most money of anybody? Of any entity or group or caucus society, whatever, of the United States? What money? Which one is it? Oh, yeah, it's the fucking military-industrial complex. Since 2001, when they destroyed Building 7 at 5:20 in the evening, all by itself, which told you that the other ones should be questioned. Because they never bring up Building 7. They always say, oh, some parts fell off and it fell on top of this. It was almost a half a fucking mile away. And the plane was flying in a totally opposite direction of that building. Or a bomb, or whatever the fuck they threw into that building. $680 billion on average for forever. They're still going. Just a fucking open check. And people now can't afford gas. They can't afford food. They can't afford the rent. Fucking mortgage rates are going up. Nobody's buying any cars anymore. This electric vehicle bullshit is coming out. And all the statistics for EVs are just nonsensical. Climate change is bullshit. And I believed it. And a lot of other people too. You know, the worst problem we have right now is cloud seeding that they admitted to. These fucking people have been just in torquing this country and others, not just ours, for fucking too long. The World Economic Forum and their associates. That's a terrorist group. Domestic, international, fucking space, wherever. They're full of shit. Greta Thunberg, what the fuck is her name? Greta, the fucking 40-year-old little girl that talks about climate change. I don't know if you saw it, but please, Jimmy, somebody, you guys got to play this. This fucking chick is looped. I'll try to find it. You know what? I'll have it ready for Wednesday. I work tomorrow night, but I'll have it Wednesday. But this shit has been going on forever. Right? And then fucking speaker comes down and let's get some more money over there. Let's get some more money out to it. Right? Here, shovel, pour, wheelbarrow, more money. You know, let's pour some more money into that fucking money laundering scam. Yeah, Francis Ngannou definitely won that fight. Boxing is bullshit. And then Bud Light and Dana White are now sleeping together. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, Dana White, just not to get, I'm going to transfer. Look, you guys understand that, right? In regards to this ridiculous forever war. It's just our go-to. Ukraine's using its luster, right? Everybody's sick and tired of giving money. Let's find another way. And the go-to that's always happened is where? Yeah. The Iran-Israel fucking conflict. Constantly. You know, we used Syria. We've used Libya. We've just pummeled so many fucking Middle Eastern countries. I don't blame them for being fucking pissed off. Imagine this kind of shit happening here with some other country. I want you to put yourself in these people's shoes. I don't care what side you're on. Israel, Palestine, Gaza, Libya, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Iraq. I don't care, you know, what fucking country. But imagine you're sitting there and you keep the fear, and it's at your doorstep. Your family members or people that you know just 100 yards away just got fucking bombed by a bomb that was built by the fucking Lockheed Martin. This whole shit's got to stop. All this stuff's got to fucking stop. The World Economic Forum has to be taken down. The World Health Organization needs to be totally eradicated and removed. This is nuts. This is getting so fucking out of control, and now they're throwing fear, and it's going to get worse. And I'm telling you, and here's the punchline, anything they can do to stop Trump. They want you to go out and fight each other. They want you to be mad at your Muslim neighbor. They want you to be mad at your Christian neighbor, your Jewish neighbor. whatever religion they are, whatever color they are, whatever, how they talk, or what they believe in. They want that division. That's what keeps them fucking going. That's what makes them strong. Look, I've always said, if we keep fighting each other, we'll never know who our true enemy is. And there's a picture of fucking the World Economic Forum right there. Right? And there's a picture of them right there. These people are sick fuckers. These are sick fucking bastards. They're disgustingly horrific people. And I'm talking about the World Economic Forum. I don't know what else to tell you. I do know what else to tell you because I'm going to keep telling you. I'm going to keep going. You know, I'm on my 7th YouTube channel because I keep talking about this. And they hate me for it. Take that fucker down. I don't care what you do. Take that fucking influence operator down. Take him down. You let one ant stand up to us, then they'll all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 1,000,000 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. Fear, 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 fear. Fuck. Right? And these fucking people here, they just think that, you know, I'm just making more money. You know, when it comes down to it, you know, God's going to forgive me because I'm just making money for my family and trying to give them a better life. That's how they think. That's how these fuckers think right here. You know what? No, but they don't understand the bottom line. The end game. The end game of the Pedo Predator Class, and some of them are starting to get it. I think maybe Matt Gaetz gets it. Maybe him. And by the way, Matt Gaetz and all of these people in here, they're not included. I don't care who you think you are. When it comes down to it and it's all done in their end game of getting rid of 2/3 of the planet, 2/3. This isn't a fucking joke. 2/3 of the planet. And they've already done a good job so far with their fucking Kool-Aid that they had, that everybody took. There goes your lineage. Go get a fucking, if you've taken it, you had serious side effects or effects or whatever, go do a fucking, and you're younger, please, go get a sperm count. Go get a sperm count. If you're trying to, good luck trying to do that too. Dramatic fall in all those numbers. Dramatic since 2001. Go get those tests. Let's go have a blood work person or somebody. I forgot the fucking name of it. Do a microscope your blood and look at samples of regular blood. You know, pure blood. Their sperm and their bodies are fucking diamonds, are gold right now. Gold. Right? Do not go get blood. Do not give blood if you're pure blood. Don't do it right now. Don't trust the system. Don't trust they're going to fucking poke you. Don't do it. You're not doing it. These people in here, they don't give a fuck. They have no fucking clue of this end game. Get rid of 2/3 of the planet, hoard the rest for themselves. I've gone over this for a few years now. That's their end game. Just a few people are starting to catch up. I know Dr. Campbell's catching up. He's going to get banned. His information is, I'm telling you, he knows. He's paying attention to my comments. I've gotten a fucking thumbs up from him or whatever, a comment. I get you. Yeah, that's it. These people are not fucking around. They really want us gone. Let's back up a minute. Let's kind of rewind. In regards to all these wars, all the killings, all these attacks, how many people, what do you think the percentage of the 99%, not the oligarchs, not the fucking monarchs, not the fat cat politicians, the compromised and corrupted politicians that you're looking at all of them right there, besides all those fucking assholes, the 99.9% of the rest of the people on the planet, what do you think the percentage of those people, how they want their lives to be, if they want war? No matter what's happened to them in the past, right now, if you ask them, they want it all to stop. They've always wanted it to stop. These people won't fucking let it. That's how they make their money. Don't let their these people do not deserve to be in this chamber. They should be at a fucking DMV office. How can I help you? You know the problem with the DMV office is I want to see the screen. Show me the fucking screen. I was a girl I knew in California. She was a manager of a DMV, and I go, why don't they show the screens? Well, some of that information is not public, but it's their information. Because we can't turn around because other people can see that information. I go, oh. So then could you, if you wanted to have a private, you can get a manager meeting at the DMV to see your information. Did you know that? People don't even know that. But they don't like flashing it around and turning it for everybody to see. People could get that information and use it against you, which is smart. But that's where these people should be. They don't fucking deserve their domes and Colosseum, fucking cathedral-like fucking Roman Empire pillar crap. They don't fucking deserve it. Why are we fucking paying these people that keep giving money to other countries? Anybody figured that one out yet? You know, I got people that I work with that can't afford gas. They can't repair their cars. You know, people missing work. People getting sick. The healthcare sucks. ACA, Obamacare was a fucking nightmare. And that's all they got. They had the supermajority in 2008, 2009. Supermajority. The Democrats had supermajority of the House, the Senate, and they had Obama. What did they give you? A condensed, just 5 or 6 monopolized healthcare companies instead of all the other ones that were out there that actually could have brought the prices down. What a fucking bunch of liars. They haven't done shit. Where's your student loans? Where's your Medicare for all? Where's your since 2009 your minimum wage? It's still $7.25 since 2009. Democrats haven't done shit. You know, both of them really haven't done anything for fucking the people. Except for the Republicans are at least trying to, it looks like they're trying to, a few of them save our First Amendment rights. And the thing that protects our First Amendment rights or defends our First Amendment is our Second Amendment. And they're barely holding on to that. This World Economic Forum, they're winning. They're fucking winning, people. I don't give a fuck who you are, or what you're saying, or what level of media you're at, or where you're at. They're still winning. They're still implementing shit. Shit's still being implemented. Here's a good... Right here. All right, let's look at this one. Tyson Foods partners up with the World Economic Forum. You think you're winning? You're not winning. They want you to eat the bugs. Remember Angelina Jolie, fucking Nicole Kidman, Iron Man comes out, and he fucking eating bugs on James Corbett night talk show. Like, you think that fucker's eating bugs? We don't have the enzymes. We don't have the fucking capability of eating bugs like that. Our bodies aren't made. We can, if need be, a certain amount, but at a certain point, there's actually parasites within these parasites that can be very bad for you. I don't care how bad you cook them, or how much you cook them, or how severely you cook them. I'm telling you, we're not winning. We're just being led into another fucking direction. A different fucking direction. We're just being led in a different fucking direction to distracted in another fucking direction. Just continues. It's crazy. But it's sad and pathetic at the same time. We're so easily manipulated. I admit it. I'll admit it. I've been wrong. I've messed up. But after knowing what the Sinclair company is and what the Edelman Group is, Sinclair, major advertising, connected to the hip of the World Economic Forum, Edelman Group, the Pedo Predator Class, Trust Barometer Company for Public Relations, also connected to the fucking World Economic Forum, to that hip. Yeah, tallow. That's the way to go. Stop using fucking vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is the worst thing for you. It's been tied to so many fucking diseases. Now that they have the real science and the technology that people are able to debate about and write peer reviews about and actually have people have discussions about it, instead of peer reviews being advertised and pushed like fucking Fluvid was, and the fucking Kool-Aid that they have everybody take. And there you have it. Fucking UFC Dana White just folds. This total Trumper folds. And takes $100 million deal from Bud Light. People are boycotting. Companies are boycotting. That was a good idea, Dana. Everybody's kind of, by the way, Dana White, everybody's a little sick of a fight every fucking week. You know, there's a football season. There's a basketball season. Right? There's a baseball season. There's a soccer season. Let these people have some fucking time off. Just give them 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. And let it build. And then you can build. But this guy's, fuck. You know, I'm just done. And then right after this happens, he brings his best marketing American boy in, fucking the Wonder Boy, Thompson. He got desperate. He had to bring him in. I'm going to bring in the American boy to fucking sell my Bud Light. And Wonder Boy took it. He needs the money. You know, I don't blame these fighters for taking these fights because there's money. Just for fuck's sakes, man. All this woke shit. There's a game that says no white men allowed. What the fuck? By the way, I'm addicted to Starfield. It's a fucking fun game. It's terrible. Yeah, Francis Nagano was totally stolen from. I'm still looking into the Hawaii stuff. Man, we got so fucked. The more information I'm getting out of that, the more how truly fucked up we got. Yeah, you guys got to watch this one on the fucking, on Redacted. With Carl, what's his fucking name? Probably Carl.
Million EVs would help the planet. Well, the tax.
Wait,
the push
yeah.
to electric vehicles is being subsidized by you, the taxpayer, according to a new report. But is that okay because EVs will help the planet? Well, that data actually is not that encouraging. So are we being sold a bill of goods, asked to subsidize the EV market when it's not going to actually help the planet?
Well, that answers that. It's not. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Snork and I should be doing a show Wednesday. We're going to get on to talk about strictly nuclear. Hopefully he'll join me because we've been going back and forth on messaging for that. And yeah, there's a lot of problems with nuclear. And everybody's saying nuclear's good now. Nuclear's fine. It's okay. No, it's not. It's not, man. It's not. I don't care what the fuck you say. They bury containers of this radium fluid by the hundreds of thousands of gallons, and they bury them in these giant containers in the ground. Why would they need to do that? Why would they need to bury this stuff? Why can't they can't just pour the waterish, porous, whatever substance, liquid, ooze, goose, whatever that out? It's not dangerous. Yeah. It's a big industry, people. And then I'm going to go over just a couple more things. Just letting you know, here's the rule of law is this. Okay, this is the rule of law now. And this goes especially out to my buddies at YouTube and their community guidelines. How do you tell who's telling the truth? The ones trying to silence other people are the ones lying. Yeah, if I'm having a conversation with somebody or I'm having a debate or whatever the situation is, and they're talking over me and they don't want me to say what I need to say or get out, or they're just keep. And I've seen this on TikTok 1,000 fucking times with the Democrats that lure in some Republican Trumper person. Oh, I'll argue with you. They don't let it happen. They just start expletive calling you names, expletive calling you names. Yeah, they don't let you talk. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to have a conversation. That's this platform that we're on now. Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter. And even Twitter is still doing this shit. Yeah. Last but not least, then I'm going to get moving along. I just wanted to say, I used to love his character. I know he had some drug problems, but I'm just throwing this out there. Okay? I want to know. I want to know if he had it. I think anybody that passes away after 2021 to now, within the next 5 or 10 years, we need to know if they've had it. How many? How much of that Kool-Aid did you succumb to? Right? This guy was promoted it. Matthew Perry promoted it. Yeah. There's a Instagram number that I should probably... Where's my fucking pen? Oh, it's in my pocket. You know how that goes. Instagram. Let me get this number. You guys should check it out. Where is it? How come I'm not immediately finding this? You know how that sucks. Because there's 1,000 apps. I don't even know what some of these fucking apps are for. What the fuck is this shit for? Okay, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Right here. Yeah, it's called Corvid Bravo Charlie in parentheses, Victor Alpha X-ray Sudden Delta Echo Alpha Tango Hilo Sierra. You got to go to there. And it's just continuous. They probably hundreds, I mean, every single one is nuts. Just continuous. Look, just continuous. Right here, I'll just show you what it looks like. Right, and then down here, you just scroll up and you can see all these fucking people. Just endless, forever. Remember this logo? Everybody's got this logo. Most of these people are gone. Most of these people are gone now. We can do this. I got my Ruben Bessie. Just continuous. Just thousands and thousands of people. You know, the Pinto was taken off of the market because I think 1,200 people were injured and like 4 people died. So they pulled Pinto because the gas tank was busting out. See, look, everybody, here's another one. Just go to it. They're everywhere. Remember? Just tons of these people gone. And they never say why. They're not going to say why. Just, God, it's terrible. People posting this. I did it, man. I did it. Right? God. All gone. Well, just look at this. This is crazy. They're gone. I checked a lot of these. Some of these people I fucking knew. I have 4,000 Facebook friends. 4,000 Facebook friends. On my main channel, my main page. On the other one I have like 300 or 400. On my, very political, very controversial. But this list goes on and on. Look, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah. StopTheWEF.org. That's their agenda. I don't know what to tell you. When the true numbers in this shit comes out, because they're suppressing it, they're not allowing people to see it. You guys are gonna fucking freak out. If you go to my channel, you can see how complacent and indoctrinated, meek, malleable, and obedient we've become in the past, I don't know, 30 or 40 years, more so recently. Right? It's terrible. It's terrible. The problem is, and Doctor Shiva was on Kim Iverson the other day. He said that from 1900 to 1970, and in the 1900s and 1970, an astounding 200 million people were out on the streets. That's Americans. Out on the streets, physically striking and protesting. There was about 11,000 of these events, strikes, protests, and 11,000 at that time. Right? This is by the American people, the 99.9%. And from 1970 to this day, there's been about 900 strikes with only about 2 million people participating. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm going to tell you right now, and that's why I've been pushing for FTheWF.org stuff. Is get out. You guys should have been out a long time ago. Just remember I said this. Just remember, hey, that guy, fucking Montauk, kept telling everybody to get out on the streets. Yeah, I went out on the streets a few times. Tried to get other people with me. I was at the fucking state capital of Virginia alone. 3 times. Yeah, there's other protests out there, but this is the one you should be at. Stop the World Economic Forum. Incarcerate the World Economic Forum. Label them as international terrorist group. And the shit they're pulling on everybody right now is crazy. Crazy. It's beyond criminal. It's beyond genocidal. It's no moral fiber of these people, none, in any direction whatsoever. Right? In any direction whatsoever. You should. Their main guy, who you all should know by now, his name is Yuval Harari. And Yuval Harari is a fucking sick bastard. He is a piece of shit. Anyway, go to, I think I had it here somewhere. Whatever happened to with Kyle Mooney and Chris Bennett or something? These 2 guys that were at SNL were fucking brilliant. Yeah, right here. Capital footage. If you got something to expose about the government, stop fucking charging people for it.
In some countries,
I'm fucking serious. I am so serious about this. Just stop charging people. Stop charging people. Just let us have it. If you want to if you really give a shit, stop charging people.
most of the data that is being collected on humans is still from the skin outwards. We haven't seen nothing yet. We are still just at the tip of this revolution, because at present, whether it's Google and Facebook and Amazon, or whether it's the government or whatever, they are trying to understand people mainly on the basis of what I search, what I buy, where I go, who I meet. It's all external. The really big revolution, which is coming very quickly, will be when the AI revolution and machine learning and all that, the infotech revolution, meets and merges with the biotech revolution and goes under the skin.
The microchip actually in his hand. The tiny implant is the latest advance in a biohacking technology.
It serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
When biometric sensors or even external devices, now we are developing the ability, for example, to know the blood pressure of individuals just by looking at them. You don't need to put a sensor on a person. Just by looking at the face, you can tell what is the blood pressure of that individual. And by analyzing tiny movements in the eyes, in the mouth, you can tell all kinds of things from the current mood of the person. Are you angry? Are you bored? To things like sexual orientation.
Biometric systems can recognize a person's specific physical attributes, their fingerprints, facial features, iris, or retina. The technology is already used around the world.
So
most of this stuff, I can pretty much tell if somebody's pissed off. Right? I can fucking tell you if somebody's, got a problem with me. Now, the lie I can't, because, I'm just not. I wish I would have, just about a year or so ago, I wish I would have known what the signs were. That somebody was cheating, right? Lying, in a sense, stealing. I wish I would have knew. Because then I would have been able to decipher that. But I'm not going to I'm not going to put a chip in that person's hand. I'm not going to put facial recognition systems throughout my apartment or house or condo or, goal is to get to Hawaii, by the way. if I get to Hawaii, I'm just gonna surf, and you guys might see me once every couple of months. Just letting you know. If I can get to Hawaii, I think that's gonna be it. I'm just letting you know. And I'm just gonna surf into the sunset. Kind of the way I got here. This whole thing with these fucking people, this is craziness. This is the right-hand man of the World Economic Forum. And he's telling you that he wants to insert chips into you. Now, let's go back to this. And I really want, not that, well, that's part of it too. But I want you guys to kind of see where this is going. I want you to know where this is going. And then I'm going. And then I really am going. And then I'm going. Okay. So with the border invasion, how do we track people? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if they use these false fucking bullshit flags that they're already implementing and setting up to cause chaos to keep Trump from fucking becoming getting his third presidency, which he should have got his second. I don't care how you fucking slice and dice it. The guy fucking won. And if you think he didn't, I got tons of information to tell you you're full of shit. And you have mainstream media information. You have information that comes from compromised sources. I have information coming from non-biased sources, documentation. Just let me know. Send me a fucking email. Put a comment. I'll send it to you. Do your own research. You'll go, oh, fuck. 74 million, 81 million, 133 million. How many people registered to vote? Right? 155 million that voted. Or did I get that wrong? I always get that. Let me make sure I get that right. It's kind of confusing. Just to make sure I don't want to get that right. Wrong. As I just saw this right here. Okay, right? Oh, let me show another big one. Sorry. Huh? There it is. $133 million registered United States voters. 74 million went to Trump. 81 million went to Biden. That's 155 million. So I kind of get a little backwards. There it is. It's right fucking there. Right fucking there, people. Let's see if I can. Right there. How does that make sense? It doesn't. None of this fucking makes sense. That's their goal. Chaos, confusion. Keep you divided, fighting each other. That's their goal. These people need to go down. They need to be put down. Put down. Put down. I should do make a song for that. They gave everybody this shit. Yeah, the digital ID will be the reason why they need to control the influx of all these illegal aliens in all these countries. Do you see where I'm getting to? That is going to be their reasoning. To get full and total control over everybody. Right? Because they're worried you're going to stand up. They're worried that you're going to come together and start protesting the true enemy out there. And it freaking is who I said it is. You guys can keep barking about this politician and that politician and this party and that party and Hormel West and people leaving him and all this other just idiotic bullshit. You guys need to go after the funnel, the spigot, the faucet, where it all comes from. Where all this shit is manufactured, where the think tanks are, where the money goes to. G20, G7, Bilderberg. Just recently, within the past 10 to 15 years, the World Economic Forum has been in those. Been a part of them, but now they're in. And they're causing fucking massive chaos. Right? But no. And they're... No. I say... Right? And, so I keep telling everybody. Get the fuck out there. Call. Right? Call. Let me make that smaller so you can see what the fuck's going on here. Did I just X out of it? Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Gosh darn it. Go and click happy here. So in the show notes, or the comments, or whatever that is, I don't even fucking know what that is called. Just go in there and look at what we need to do, what we need to protest. It's very simple. It's not hard. You might have to get out and do something. It's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me. Yes, I'm on my 7th YouTube. And nobody comes on the show that much because they know that I won't be on very much longer because they'll take me down again. They don't want to have to... I got to subscribe again? Fuck. And all the local, loyal people, and thank you, that have subscribed, the 43 that are out there. But it used to be like 700. 700. I appreciate it. You guys get it. And I appreciate you coming on. Especially Cheryl, Eric, Snork. Recently, Stevie used to come on. I wish she would do some, as much as I had, issue, friction, whatever the fuck happened back then. It was just, to me, it's just a dismal blur. But besides that personal stuff, I wish this woman would get out and do some fucking shows and get back on there. Shit happens. People do things. I get it. Right? We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. We're just human, for God's sakes. But your kids need you. Your future needs you. They need people like that to get out and get the word out. Because she fucking was great at it. I don't know what she's doing these fucking... Does she have to prove that she's working or something with kids? I don't get it. But... we don't care about the hair. It sucks that it's gone. But it'll come back. And you're still beautiful, good-looking chick. You're just a little messed up, like all of us have been. I've been there. I wasn't perfect when I was fucking 20 to 26. I was fucking... I don't remember. One night I'd be in Santa Ana motel kind of thing, and the next night I'd be in fucking Bel Air or Beverly Hills, man. It was crazy. But I had a good time. Then later on, I wasn't perfect either, but at a certain point, you just start kind of getting it. You're just like, you know what? I can still fix this. I can still make a difference. I can still help. Even though I'm not around, not there, whatever the case may be, I can still help. And she did help. And she was there. And I was very proud of her for that. And very happy that I had that time where she was just fucking spot on with her Southern Bellish just the cutest ambiance about her and stuff like that. It was just really impressive to see. And she's fucking smart. Scholastically, mathematically, and all this stuff. She's fucking smart. Needs a little work on the social stuff, but, at her age, my age, at her age, I don't want to, I wasn't perfect either. So, we can always forgive, we just can't forget. But we can always allow people that have a good message, that have a great ability to project that information, because people want to listen to you. People, besides being pretty, the thing is they want to make sure that if they're listening to something that's pretty, because that's what sells, by the way. Sex sells. I'm sorry. It's just part of the way life works. If you're paying attention, to get the information out there. I mean, there's just so much that's needed right now, and it'd be good to see her back on. So Stevie from Redneck Economics, if you're paying attention, or if you ever get a chance to pay attention, fuck all that shit that happened. Just don't even fucking worry about it. It's gone. It's over. Right? Just move forward. Do what you do best. And I'm telling you, and I've always told you, or sometimes demanded, God, woman, just get on and do a fucking show. Please. And now that I probably said it, she won't do it. It's just weird. But she has that innate ability, that internal energy, and I think she would just be a wonderful journalist reporter. She really does a lot of serious work. I was just, when this woman investigates, she fucking investigates like crazy. It's impressive. It's impressive. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? I'm about to get off pretty soon, but thank you for coming here. I appreciate it. Listen, if you guys ever get in touch with her, just tell her to get on and just talk about any topic. But she's got that gift of gab. She's got that gift that other people don't have, and she's got all of it. And when she puts it together, it's fucking. Just look at some of her videos. It's epic. Thousands and thousands of fucking views. Because she's fucking, like, right there. Yeah. Good luck to her. May she prosper and be... I'm pissed. I don't like what the fuck happened. Of course. Yeah. Of course. What the fuck? But I could still be forgiving. Understanding. There's nothing wrong with that. So get out there. Do your thing. I was at the gas station. They had a sign that said, no Halloween mass, but they were fine with masking during the... I remember that. It was so stupid. Yeah, we'll just end with that. I got to get going. Listen, if you guys ever get in touch with Stevie, tell her to get some fucking content out there. They need her, man. This next year is going to be vital. And she needs to get back out there and doing her thing, And I don't hate her. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, for the things that have happened, but I do want her to move forward, right? To move forward. Maybe I haven't. It's hard. It's tough, when you invest and give everything you can, and then things happen. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going. The more I talk about it, maybe I need to go see somebody. I don't know. We all need somebody. Anyway, thank you all for listening. This is James of Money Talk. Aloha. Hope to see you soon. Stop buying this war crap, people. It's just recycled crap. Over and over and over again. Just continuous. And we fucking keep starting it. But what you need to do is look out for the sleeper cells out there. Look out for the false flags that could happen. Pay attention to some people out there that you may think could be part of it. But don't fight your neighbor. Don't fight, your Muslim neighbor, your Christian or Jewish neighbor, or your Catholic neighbor or fucking Protestant or atheist or agnostic or whatever. Right? Don't get into that. Don't get in their accents and colors or what they eat and all that other stuff. Please don't get into that. Hopefully the Republicans cannot do that. I know most of them won't. They're just like, nah, I don't fucking get it. I don't give a shit about that. You get on my land, you fuck around, you're going to find out. That's it. Come to my school, fuck with my kids, you're going to fuck around and find out. That's what's going to happen. If I fucking knew there was a shooter down the street at my grandkids, I'll fucking, this little thing behind me, oh, I'm on. I'm there. Because I know the cops ain't going to do shit. And I'm fucking there. Yeah, I'm there. Yes. All right, my red dot is zeroed in at least 100. Thank you very much. Howdy, aloha. Aloha, guys. Take care. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Oh, wait. Aloha.